Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Survival Let's Play series. In the previous episode, what we did was we finished this building right here, got everything done on it, and on this episode, I think so we can continue on with this village. In the previous episode, I talked about that I wanted to finish this village this episode. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut away, grab some resources and materials. I'm going to go ahead and build a few of the buildings, and then when I come back, I'll show you guys everything that I've done so far, kind of walk you through it, and then I'll probably cut away again, finish up the other builds, and then we'll do like a review on the whole town and just kind of walk through the whole thing. So I'm going to grab some stuff, I'm going to get to work, and we're going to get this village done today. Alright, see y'all in just a minute. Alright everyone, welcome back. I've got a few of the builds built here, so I'm going to show you what I've got going on, and then I'm probably going to cut away, I'll finish up the other buildings, and then when I come back, I'll show you the entire village with it being complete. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the first house here. We've changed the design a little bit, but again, staying with the theme of the original village, just kind of sprucing it up a little bit. We've added the mossy cobble and the mossy stone to give it a little bit of an aged look, and changed the interior quite a bit. So just added a little bit more space in here, so we can kind of come in here and design an interior, create little shops and all these different buildings. And you know, each building with the design that was originally here, I wanted to keep it as close as possible to what it originally was, just basically add more space to the interior, so we can do more with it. I haven't done that one. I'm going to do that one off camera and that one off camera, and there's two back there and one over in this corner over here. I'll get all those done, and then when I come back I'll show you all the rest. But here's this one here. This was the small 2-level building that was in this corner over here. So we've changed it around a little bit, again, giving it more space on the interior. And if we walk around to the back, I've created this little patio area. So we've got a little area under here that we can do something with. And also created this balcony. So that way we can access the top floor. Again, the original design that was generated here, it was basically somewhat like this, where you had a level downstairs and then a level upstairs, and you had to access it through stairs on the outside. So again, staying with the original theme, just kind of changing it up a little bit. Gives us a much bigger building, more space to work with, and you know, it looks a little bit better. It gives a little bit more detail to the town with these bigger buildings. In this back corner here, again, same thing, just kind of changed it around a little bit. Did this really crazy roof pattern here. That way I can I'm gonna kind of hide some lighting up there, maybe even some storage up on the top there. But you know, it definitely helps the look of the village, gives it a little bit better feel to it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cut away. Did I show y'all that? Hold on, I did not. Did I do this? I did not. Okay, so I've got to do this one as well. I didn't realize I hadn't done this one. I thought I did. So I'll do this and that one over there, and those couple on the hill there. And then when I come back, I'll show you the town that's completed. I'm going to start doing some streaming on Twitch, so follow me there. What I'll probably do is, probably not today, but within the next couple days, I'm gonna come back to this village once all the buildings are done, and probably stream on Twitch doing some of the detail work around the area, decorating the interiors of the buildings. Probably do some landscaping and such. So don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Link will be down in the description below, and I'll be right back after I finish these buildings. Alright everyone, and welcome back. So the village is complete. We finished all the exteriors of the buildings. We're going to do a little walkthrough of the village, kind of look at everything that we've got going on so far. Talk about what we're going to do to finish wrapping up this episode. We're probably going to work in this area right here a little bit, do a little bit over here, trying to maybe do a little bit of gardening and try to get some of the crops done and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and just do a walkthrough of the village. Again, we got all these buildings completed. They're aged, you know, got a little moss growing on them where they've been here a while. So this one right here, this is the one we did in a previous episode. And I think what I'm going to do is probably turn this into a little house There'd be a nice little house for the villagers or somebody. This one up here was our 2-story, and all I did with it was I just extended the height a little bit on it and extended it out, creating this balcony area. But what I did do is originally it was a 2-story, and you had to use a ladder and everything to get up and down, and that's just a pain. So I actually put in a staircase and created a basement as well. So now it's a 3-story. Again, we'll do all this decorating and stuff in a live stream probably. But it's a nice little basement area. We can have some storage down here and things, and come on up here to the 2nd floor. And this will be a nice little entrance area as you come up and you step into the building. And we'll probably do something here where we'll dig a little bit into the hill, creating like another little space there for it, extending on the house. And then, we'll come up here. We've got the attic area and a balcony. So we can kind of just sit here and we can just look at everything that's going on in the village. Take a look at all of our builds and everything. I'm hoping at some point that, I'll be able to maybe build another villager trading hall in the future somewhere else. And then what I want to do is kind of release the villagers so they can, roam around this area. And it brings a little bit more life to the game. When you've got movement and stuff like that, it doesn't feel so still and stagnant, and it really helps you immerse into the area of this being an active village. But that's for later on down the road. Right now we really need this just to be a villager trading hall and to get the stuff that we need from them. So as we move down here, we'll go to these other buildings that we've got in the back here. So this one right here, which originally was another one of them 2-stories where you had to go outside and walk up the front, we kept it pretty much the same in that regard. There is no access to the top from the lower level. But what I did do is I did little things like this right here with the logs. It gives it a little bit more of a height when you walk in. This right here, you don't quite notice it, but you do just enough where it breaks it up where it's not just a flat ceiling all the way across. And it makes it feel a little bit more open. And we can also do a little bit of lighting up here. Which is what that's for. Eventually I'm gonna do some lighting up there and be a little hidden lighting, but little details like that will be really nice. So I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm gonna do with this building. It might be another house, or it might be a shop. This would be a good place for a shop, and then maybe the shop owner would live upstairs up here. So we'll go around here and we'll head up the stairs and take a look up here. So again, we got a nice little balcony. We can look over everything, kind of check out the village. I want to, again, do something with this water feature right here. Maybe create like a little pond, which would be nice just to sit on the balcony and check out the pond. So we'll head in here. And again, big, tall, vaulted ceilings make it feel a lot bigger than it really is. So it's an awfully small room. But, this might be just enough space for the shop owner to have, his bed and his necessities spread out through in here, and then have his shop downstairs. So I think that actually might be what we do with this this building here. So we'll head down the stairs and head into this building. This one here is going to be I think a meeting hall. So all the villagers, they need somewhere where they can kind of congregate and talk about what they want to do with the village or plans for the village and stuff like that. And the size of this and the layout, I think it'll be good for a meeting hall. So we'll step inside and take a look, kind of show you around. So I've got these beams here. Again, up here I can hide some lighting, which is nice because it's always nice if you can hide some lighting. I mean, you're going to have some stuff spread out through the room, maybe torches or chandeliers and things. But that little extra bit of hidden lighting really helps create a nice atmosphere. So what we'll probably do is in here we'll put like a big meeting table and some chairs spread around. Maybe right here would be a good spot. We can do like a map wall. That way they've got a map of the town. So that'll look really nice. Let's head on to the next one. Come on out here. So this one up here, this is the pub, the village pub. So you can come in here and you can sit by the fire and talk with your friends and enjoy a nice hot beverage on a cold day or something like that. So this again is another one of them areas where when you have villagers running in and out of here and everything, it kind of will give the effect that everybody's going in and out the pub and they're going in and out their houses, and maybe they're having there'll be a couple congregating in there, maybe they're having a meeting and stuff, and it just helps to bring life to the village. Now this house here, we're going to leave just as it is. The only thing I did to change it from the original that generated here was I added this little piece here that jets out. Other than that, from this log to that log down there, all this was original, and I just extended it a little bit just so it wasn't so small. That way we could have a little bit of room to do some stuff in there. Let's see, we'll take a look at this one real quick as it's getting dark. So over here we had one of them A-frame houses, which of course was much smaller. But again, expanding on it, but keeping it close to the same. I've built it out, built it much taller. But again, it's basically, you know, the same almost as it originally was, just on a larger scale, with some few small changes. I did do the doors for the shutters, and did these little, you know, little posts the little blocks that step out here. Excuse me. And you know, added some pod soil in here, so you know, look a little bit more like planter boxes and not just open boxes like they would normally generate. Again, a very large area in here. We're going to probably do the storage for the gardens. So we're going to do the gardens right out here. The gardens will feed the villager brooder over there. So we'll probably do some nice storage in here. That way we can keep all of our stuff from our gardens separated and organized. So that's the village so far. I'm going to sleep real quick, and we're going to talk about what we're going to do to finish up this episode. So I would like to start in that area over there with the A-frame house. We're going to try to start some gardens, just get some stuff laid out. Excuse me. And try to get things going over here, try to finish it up on this end. And we're getting really close to having the village done. I also want to put in some lighting like I did here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put in all of our lighting. We can get rid of a bunch of this torch spam, make it look a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just a few materials that I need to start with, and then I'm going to come back. We'll go ahead and get this stuff put in. We'll go ahead and do it together, all the lighting, and I might do the gardening, like set everything up off camera, and then we'll come back and finish it up together, or I might just you know, come here and start laying it out, and we'll just talk through it. Depends on how much more time I've got left for the episode. So let me grab a few materials that I need, and then I'll come back and we'll get started on all this stuff. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, everyone, welcome back. So I've got my materials, and what I've done so far is I've went ahead and dotted these blocks all around, just kind of placing the areas that I would like to have some lighting. And what we're going to do is the same thing that we've done all through here. We're going to just build these little lamp posts. And all it does is it takes, you know, just a little bit of stone and a little bit of wood fences, and we'll be good to go. Of course, it's going to start raining, but that's all right. We're going to get this done. So what I want to do is kind of just place these up here like this. And then I like them to face the road from most of the time. Every now and then I'll turn one away just to kind of get a little bit of light in this area, like that's not a road area. But what we're going to do is kind of work our way through. I have done ones that are just plain stone, and then I've used a little bit of the mossy stone. And, you know, that just gives it a little bit more texture for the area. Like this one right here, I believe I want to turn it this way because I've got that one there and I've got that one there. So if we put one here, we're still going to have a little bit of a dark spot maybe, but it won't be as bad. So we're just going to kind of run through here and throw these little light posts up, get us some light. That way we can finally get rid of these torches, because nothing looks worse than a bunch of torch spam everywhere. But I did also, as you'll see when we get over there, I worked on the road a little bit. Let's see, let's do this one just a plain. That way the moss, maybe the moss hasn't quite grown up that far on that one. So we'll do that there. Got this one over here. Maybe the moss has already gotten to this one, so we'll do a little bit of mossy cobble on that one as well. We'll turn this one this way, giving a little bit of light right here as you walk out your basement. So that'll work. That's pretty nice. Move on up here. Again, we're gonna just keep on going with these. They're pretty quick. They're easy to do. They're not the best looking, but they do work for what we're looking for. And I mean, it gives it a little bit of A little bit of a nice aesthetic, you know, having these posts out here like this. So that one right there will give us a little bit of light on the path here. And as you can see here, I've done, you know, a lot of work on the path. This is where those creepers kept spawning and blowing me up all the time. So went ahead and fix that. Hopefully once we get all this lighting up here, that'll also fix the creeper problem. We won't have to worry about that as much. Let's see, back here, this is kind of tucked away back here in the back a little bit. So I think the moss has probably gotten to this one already. So we'll do this. Let's carry that on over. And, you know, we just continue on putting these posts in. Again, that's not where you're supposed to go. Oh, and you messed my path. I'll fix that in a minute. Have to get a grass block and replace that. But, I mean, it does, you know, it gives off, it does a couple things, right? So, it's giving us the light that we need. It's giving it a little bit of, you know, a nice aesthetic look. It's pleasing to the eye. Kind of see them dotted around the village a little bit. So, you know, and it just adds to the character of the village. So we'll just pop a couple of these up here. Now this one, I'm not sure. Because when I was putting these, I knew I was going to have, like, this is going to be a dark spot for a while. Because I want to do a little bit of gardening here. And then we'll do some lighting in that. And there's not really any light on this well right here. And I think I would like to put some lighting in here. But I made just enough. I might have one. If I have one extra, I'm going to put maybe a lantern up there. Just to kind of light up this area right here. So with that, I think what I'm going to do, let's see, we're going to have one there. And then we'll have some lighting over here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just turn this one this way. Kind of help light up this area here. And we'll just we'll kind of roll through these real quick. And then we'll get to the next part, which is going to be working on that garden over there next to the A-frame house. Let's see, this one again is tucked in the back, so I'm sure the moss has probably gotten to it as well. We'll throw a little light up there. There we go. This is already looking so much better. Just having all these kind of dotted around. And I did do the path up here. Went ahead and put stairs. That way we can access this building as well. And we'll come on to this side over here. I've got a few here that we can do. So we'll put this here. Just kind of keep building them up. It's just repetitive pattern, but at this point, but you know, we'll get them done. Again, this one's in the back, so it's gonna get the moss. Up there. Another lantern. There we go. And this actually leads to here, which is a little cave that I found. But then when we go on down further, there's actually a mine shaft down there. So that's really nice. I might have mentioned that in a previous episode. Just can't remember if I did or not. But just kind of keeping y'all updated with everything. Because there's a lot that I do off camera. And sometimes I think I might have recorded it. But then I might not have. So if you see me do something and maybe later on in the episode or in another day, you know, I mention it again, that's just me not remembering everything that I've done so far or everything that I've told you guys, and I'm just trying to keep y'all updated with the world so y'all know what's going on. And again, you know, a bunch of these episodes, they're kind of spread out throughout a couple days. So like this one here, it took me, you know, a couple days just to sit down and recording it. So it's a lot of starting and stopping, and you kind of lose your place after a while of what you did and what you didn't do. So I think this is going to be the last one. If so, we've got that one extra lantern. I believe it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop a lantern right up here to give this a little bit. And I think I want to use a chain here because I don't think the wood would look good. Let me go make a chain real quick, and we'll put that in the well. That way that'll look a little bit better. I think I do. Yep. So, chain. Is it 2? Yeah. Whoa. I think I only need 1. I think I made too many, but that's okay because we'll use them for lanterns and stuff. Those won't go bad, and I can always convert them back over to ingots if I really need to. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll pop this chain up here, right there, and we'll hang a lantern there. Oh, that looks so much better. All right, so that gives us a little bit of light there. Now what I want to do also is I want to go through anywhere that I see, not back there, because we still got to do some lighting back there. But if there's any torches dotted around the area, I kind of just want to pick them up now that it's getting nighttime and just see where we're really lacking on light, and then I can kind of focus on that. Like right here, we're definitely, but I think what I want to do eventually is I want to put, let's see, we'll put a torch here for now, but I want to put some hanging lighting here somewhere, just to kind of show off the entrance to the tavern, you know, as you're coming up to the tavern and everything. So let's see, any more torches? Are there any more hiding anywhere? I don't think so. I think that was just about all of them. We'll double check on the other side real quick. And another thing, let me point this out too. Another thing is, I know you've seen probably 100 times, but what I want to do for lighting, once we go to the nether and I can get some glowstone and things, is when I start decorating around here and I start putting bushes down, you know, I'll put some glowstone 1 block down and then set a bush on top of it, and then that'll give off light in these little dark areas, which will be nice hidden light. But you know, it'll keep our area safe and mob free for the most part, hopefully. But I think that's all the torches, other than, you know, just this little stuff over here. Got a skeleton. We can go ahead and take care of him if my sword doesn't break. Wow, did I jump right over him? I think I jumped right over him. All right, there we go. Got a bow, power 1. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Let me see, how long is this episode running so far? Got that. I'll tell you what we might do. The last one was pretty long. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this cow real quick. The last one was pretty long. So I think what I'm gonna do is this one will probably be a little bit shorter. I'm probably gonna cut it here. And see, look at that right there. Sneaky. Trying to blend in with the bush. That's all right. We can take you out real quick. All right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end this here. I'm going to do a little bit more work to trying to even out this terrain a little bit, do a little bit of landscaping, and probably go ahead and do the gardening and stuff, get all the gardens set up over here. Probably do that in a live stream. But I think for the most part, we're pretty, you know, we're pretty on par for where we want to be with this village so far. And you know, our goal to get into that nether, getting that portal open. Once we get that going, I mean, that's going to look really good too up here once that's lit. Give it a lot of character to the area, you know, give that nice look. Let's see if I don't die real quick while I'm trying to, oh, I knew it. I knew I was going to. I looked down just as I went to swing at him, realized that my hearts and everything were not in the best shape. I was talking and wasn't paying attention, but that's what happens. Let's see if I can get my stuff back. Hopefully they didn't walk away with anything. And just for that, I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out, just in spite of killing me like that. Well, it's really my fault. I wasn't paying attention. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here as I gather up all my stuff. We'll do a live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Check me out. I've got my information down below for my Twitch, Twitter, and my Discord. Don't forget to join on those. I'm gonna be doing a lot more live streams coming up here soon. I'm just starting to get into that, getting into the whole Twitch thing, expand out on the Minecraft, try to, you know, expand the community, see what we can't get done with everything. Do these videos, hopefully y'all enjoy them. I enjoy making them for y'all, so, you know, the more people that I feel like I can get out there and have the opportunity to hopefully enjoy what I do here and the stuff that I create, that's really what it's all about. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it here now that I've got all my stuff, I hope. Yep, all the important stuff I've got. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Hopefully maybe I'll see y'all over on my Twitch live stream. Again, everything will be down in the link below. And until the next episode, I'll see you guys later.